Alright, here we go. Back with another Swordburst 2 live stream. So, we're awaiting the Floor 11 update. We're not sure when it's going to release. I'm not sure either. So, we're going to try our best to, do whatever we can before the update. But yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. So yeah, right now I don't know. So if any of you are wondering when it's going to release, I don't know personally. If BGM or Atomic come into the stream, then they'll let me know. But for right now, I just don't know when it's gonna release, and I hope it's gonna release maybe like today or tomorrow. It was anticipated to release on Monday, but we're not completely sure. We'll see when it releases, but overall, I think hopefully it doesn't take too long. Because originally it was set to release on before New Year's, and then it got shifted to the weekend, and now it's on Monday, so it's getting pushed back more and more. So hopefully it does release soon. Anyways, let's get into the game here, and then we'll lobby glitch, and then we'll go into floor 10, maybe floor 11 if we can find a good floor. If anyone can go look for a floor 11, like a good floor with a lot of players at the mini boss, that would be great. Let's see. Also, I did hear about summon tree coming back, which is pretty good for players who don't have summon tree. For me, I already have summon tree, so I don't need to necessarily go and get it. My concern is more towards the summon pistol, actually. I prefer to get the summon pistol right now. I haven't gotten summon pistol yet. I'm still trying to get it, but I hope that I'll be able to get it soon. Let's see, are you gonna be grinding levels today? Pretty much. We're gonna be grinding levels, trying to get summon pistol if we can. It all depends on if there's players on floor 11, because I'm not completely sure. If there's players here, then I'll farm here. If not, we'll go to floor 10, because that's typically how I do things here. Let's see, yeah, 0.01 and 0.04. Yeah, so summon tree is pretty rare. It's even more difficult than the summon pistol right now, because summon pistol is 0.1, and having the summon tree be at 0.01 and 0.04. Really difficult, but the good thing about the summon tree is that you don't have to take down a boss to get it. It's just a simple mob that you just go up and take down. You could just infinitely farm those. So you just spend maybe a whole day farming those mobs, and maybe you'll get it. So, but yeah, summon pistol right now I would say is the more difficult one to get, in terms of the way that you get it. It's harder to get summon tree because of its percentage drop rate, but summon pistol in my opinion is more difficult because of the boss, right? It's a boss that you can't really slay without other people, and if no one's there, I can't really slay the boss, so I can't get it. Unlike summon tree, where I could just farm those mobs pretty much all day and maybe get it. I don't know. Yeah, but still, in my opinion, despite the drop rates, I still think that summon pistol is a lot more difficult. But anyways, I have 15 hours left on my boost, so I'm hoping to be able to use some of those hours for the new update, because there are items I do want to get from the new update. If you guys want to take a look at those items, you can go on the Swordburst 2 wiki and go to the Hypercidia floor page, and then you'll be able to take a look and see what all the new items are. They do have icons for them, but they don't have the in-game pictures, because it's not released yet. But the best chance you're gonna get is just looking at the icons. That's pretty much it. Alright, welcome to the stream, Power. Let's see, so it looks like we do have some players over here. I don't think it's a large group, but it's something. We do have some players, which is good. Alright. So I'm gonna try my best to farm here. We'll see how many players show up. Right now it's like 4, so like it's kind of decent. Alright, surprised I still managed to get something from that. Alright, yeah, so I have a 0.2% chance of getting the stun pistol right now, or a 1 in 500 chance. Normally it's a 1 in 1000 chance to get it, but because I have boost that gives me 2 times drop rate, I have a 1 in 500 chance of getting it. Still very unlikely to get it, but it's better than having to do 1 in 1000, so that's why I have the boost. What's your favorite legendary that's gonna come out? Probably Terminus. Let's see, would 0.01 be 1 in 10,000? Probably. It'll probably be like that, yeah. So, yeah, like I think, yeah, 0.01 is 1 in 10,000. So, very unlikely chance. See, I don't like making it up there because, like, you know, I'd rather push the mini boss back here because there's only 4 of us, and I don't want to deal with Ra or Da back there. So, rather just push this one back so we can deal with it a lot easier. But I don't know how. I don't know where the progress is in terms of the update. I'm not too sure like where everything is, but I hope we'll see it soon. Look at DMs. I'll check DMs in a second. Let me just clear through this boss, and then I'll check DMs. Yeah. But if anything, like I do want to get Summon Pistol because, you know, once the update comes out, there's not really gonna be anyone who's farming these mini bosses anymore, if you think about it, because these mini bosses are, you know, they've been around for a long time. No one really wants to farm them anymore because they want to farm the new mobs and stuff. So it's better that I get Summon Pistol now rather than like when the update comes out, because it's gonna be tough. Let's see. It was supposed to release yesterday, but now we have to wait a week. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, can't really do much. You can't really do much about it. You know, it's based on like the developer's decision, so I'm just kind of stuck here to wait until then. So yeah. Okay, we have like 1 bar left here. Let me open up my Discord to check my DMs real quick. Okay, 1 bar left. Yeah, if anyone wants to join us on floor 11, we kind of need some help here because like we need more players here. Okay, 82 Vel. Like, no drops. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look that great. Like looking at the DMs right now, doesn't look that great. Let's see. Like, I can't wait to see floor 11 when it comes out. I hope you have a great rest of your stream. Yeah, thanks, Silver. I appreciate it. Yeah, like we're waiting for pretty much everyone who's watching the stream is probably waiting for a floor 11 update to come out, like the dungeon to come out. So I'm like, you know, I need some more stuff to do, because honestly, like, you know, farming here on floor 11 and just going to like floor 10 and stuff, it's not as interesting because, like, you know, it's the same thing over and over again. I want something new, but you know, there's not really anything I can do. I just have to wait until then, and everyone else has to wait too. So it is what it is. You know, I'll try my best to try to keep things entertaining, but I can't guarantee it. I guess like the only interesting part is probably me trying to get Summon Pistol, because I haven't gotten Summon Pistol yet, so that's why I think Summon Pistol is like the only thing that's really holding me back, or not holding me back, but the only like interesting thing I can stream, you know, because at least I can stream myself trying to get Sun Pistol, and it'll be interesting. But I mean, I don't know how long it'll hold up. Let's see. Can't help. I'm gonna grind for summon tree. Yeah, that's fine. If you guys need to go like farm for summon tree, go for it. Like summon tree is available now to farm for, so if you guys want to go get it, go for it. It's on I think it's like you can get it on floor 4. Let's see. Wondering what the main boss will be like. I heard it's gonna be quite difficult, so we're probably gonna need a lot of players to defeat it. Like from what I heard from BGM, I heard it's gonna be like really difficult. Yeah, I don't think you can solo it. Maybe you can, but I feel like you're not supposed to be able to solo it. So, you know, it is what it is. All right. Need to be level 250 or level 200. They put a level requirement on it? No way. I don't think so. I feel like if you put a level requirement on it, it's not gonna go well. Like, cause the majority of Swordburst 2 players are somewhere in between level 100 and level 200. I don't see a lot of players who are level 200 and above. Most players that I know are like in between 100 and 200. So if you put a level requirement, it's gonna be a bad outcome. Let's see. Content's always been scarce with Swordburst 2. You've always gotten through it though. Yeah, we've gotten through it. I mean, like we're coming back. We're starting to rise again. You know, in terms of like viewership for Swordburst 2, we're starting to rise again slowly. Not like, you know, it's not like a sharp rise, but it's like, you know, steady. Like it's like steadily rising up, like a steady rise. So we're getting there. But once like the dungeon releases, I think that's when, you know, everything's gonna become much better. So right now, my main focus is just trying to get Sun Pistol, or trying to entertain people by trying to get Sun Pistol. And then like once the update comes out, you know, it kind of speaks for itself, you know, like and even if I get like legendary drops during the streams, that's even more interesting. So yeah. One of my goals, and I mentioned this on like if you guys watch BGM like stream a couple days ago, I mentioned this where I wanted to become a picture on the wiki, because you know how like there are pictures on the wiki of like people who hold the weapons. I want to be a wiki picture. Remember last year for the Christmas event, you were getting 40 viewers. I don't think we hit 40 viewers. I think we did like 20, 25 or something. I don't think it was that high, but maybe we can get there with the update. Who knows? Let's see. Nostalgia. Yeah, there's a big like nostalgia factor. Very sad seeing Swordburst 2 die. I mean, like, you know, Swordburst 2 will always be, you know, what it is. I don't think it'll ever get back into its prime, but you kind of just have to enjoy it for what it is. Let's see. Remember, you got a bunch of bots on your. Yeah, it was a Bed Wars stream on YouTube. Someone viewer botted my YouTube stream for Bed Wars. And I got up to like 200 viewers. I had to end the stream there because like I couldn't, like, obviously, you know, I can get banned for that on YouTube. Like if I get like if my viewers are botted, I can get like banned for it. So that's why I had to stop the stream and then like delete the stream. Because obviously, like, you know, it's gonna be, I mean, you know, it's in a bad situation. Like, I'm gonna be in a bad situation if I have my viewers botted. It happened twice too, cause like I ended the stream and then restreamed, and then it happened again, so it's whatever. But you know, every other stream since then has been okay, so it's fine. Yeah, like my normal view count for Swordburst 2 streams is like around, I would say averages around like 10. So if it suddenly shoots up to like 100 or 200, then it starts getting suspicious. The following scenario, like the scenarios I could think of are like either I'm getting my viewers botted, like my view count is getting botted, or I'm getting raided by like a big content creator. The second one is less likely to happen though. I've gotten raided by content creators, but you know, I never, but you know, raids are raids. I don't really care too much about it. I don't do raids myself though. I used to do them, but I don't. Some guy in my comments claimed to be a weapon creator. He said Max is gonna release it on the 6th. I don't know if he's actually one though. I can try to pull up the video. Let me see what you're talking about here. Yeah, here, I'll pull up the video. Okay. 500 views, not bad. 500 views. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. I looked through the comments, I saw it. I mean, I can't say for sure, so it is what it is. If it is the 6th, you know, 3 days from now. I mean, like I'll stream it. I'll still stream it. I'm just waiting. Like the sooner it comes out, the better it is, because then I'll have like more stuff to do. But you know, right now there's not really much I can do. All there is just, you know, all there is just to wait. Like I can't do anything else other than that. Your road to level 100 day 1 popped off, 27k. Yeah, like that was my first Swordburst 2 video that I posted on YouTube. Actually, I think it was my first one. I'm not sure. But yeah, that was a good video because back then, you know, I always hesitated on making Swordburst 2 content because I thought it wasn't interesting. But I'm glad like I actually posted the video, and then you know a lot of people saw it. You know, so I mean, it's a pretty okay video. It's not the best video, but you know, it's like the first initial step that I took in making in becoming like a Swordburst 2 YouTuber. 232. So we hit level 232. We're gonna get to maybe like 235 today, or actually no, not 235. 234, because we gain around 3 levels. We gain around 3 levels a day. I mean, like yesterday I gained 8 levels just yesterday, so I mean I can probably get to max level if I use the rest of my boost just to level up. I'll get to max level like relatively quick, but I don't want to do that because I want to save like a good amount of my boost to for the actual update, because you know chances of me getting a legendary during the update is very unlikely. But with the boost, it'll help me out because 2 times drop chance. Even then, I'm not getting any legendary drops. I've just been getting like, you know, these rare drops like King's Legacy, Cyber Military. Like I haven't been getting, you know, great drops, but it's something. It's something. I remember when Floor 11 came out, so many people joined, and the Discord trade channel was packed. Yeah. A lot happened when Floor 11 came out, because like Floor 11, you know, Floor 11 was a big event for Swordburst 2 because we haven't seen an update for Swordburst 2 in a while. Like at that time, Transylvania was the top floor, you know, and like we haven't seen Swordburst 2 did not update for a long time, and being able to see that one update, massive, I guess like massive hype. There you go. I was trying to find the word there, but yeah, like massive hype for the game when the floor 11 like came out. So but I'm expecting like also pretty big hype for the floor 11 dungeon. It's not a whole new floor, it is just a dungeon, but there are new items, new mobs, like stuff like that. So, you know, everyone's excitement to be able to get these new weapons, new legendaries and stuff are you know, like their expectations to be able to get them are pretty high. So I think a lot of players will come back. Well, the players that can come back, some players can't come back, but the players that can probably will, because there are some players who, you know, who collect everything on floor 11 and then just leave the game because there's nothing else to really do. So maybe those players will come back. I'm not completely sure, but I'm just hoping that we have a lot of players at the boss. So because, like, you know, like fighting the boss is going to be impossible if you have like a group of 1 or 2 players. If you have like a whole group, like 10 players, or maybe even like the entire server is over there farming the boss, then yeah, like you have a great chance to be able to get the new legendaries and stuff. And that's what I'm hoping for. Like, you know, we could have a lot of new players joining in, but if no one goes to the boss, then it doesn't really matter too much, because like, you know, if there's no one here, then I can't really do anything about it. I don't know if I can even solo it. So I'm just hoping that we're gonna have a lot of players at the boss. And I think we will though, because, you know, everyone's pretty hyped for it. So we're gonna see probably multiple servers for floor 11, because when the Easter event was out, when the winter event was out, there were multiple servers for those floors. Like, I remember I tried to find a solo server for the winter event, and I think it took probably 20 minutes of me just blocking, moving on to the next server, blocking, move to the next server. It took me 20 minutes of just doing that, just to find a solo server. That's how packed those servers were. And now, considering like this floor 11 dungeon's coming out, I wouldn't say it's as packed as I wouldn't say like the servers are going to be as packed, because if you think about it, right, the winter event and the Easter event were made for every player, right? You know, and any player can join. Like level 1s can join, level 50s can join, level 100s, level 200s can join, right? But for floor 11, you know, you have to be like, or you have to have good equipment and be a certain level to be able to like join into floor 11. Because think about it, you know, you're not gonna come here with like sand aerosols. Like, you're not gonna come to floor 11 with level 50 with sand aerosols. You're not gonna be able to get credit for anything. Maybe you can though, like with a big group, sure, but it's very unlikely to be able to get credit for it. So I wouldn't say it's going to be as packed as those events, but it's going to be. But I would say like floor 11 is going to have multiple servers. I think that's how much they're going to have by releasing the update. So, you know, I'm just hoping like this list is just going to get full, and this might be a full server if you think about it, because like, this is probably what the floor 11 update's gonna be like. You know, a lot of players in here. You're not like, maybe you won't be even able to join your friends, because like their servers might be full or something. Who knows? But yeah. Whatever happens though, what I'm most concerned about is just how many players are gonna be at the boss, because like the boss is one thing, yeah. The boss drops the most legendaries, probably out of any boss in Swordburst too. But there's also mini bosses that also drop another legendary, like for example the Digitalizer, which is dropped by, I believe, the Duality Reaper, something like that. Let's see, big group of players equal lag. Yeah, like the more players we have in the servers, the more laggy the game is going to be. It ultimately depends on one, like the Roblox servers. It depends on your network. It also depends on the type of PC that you're running. Because like I would say those three play like a major factor. Because sometimes like I get lag because Roblox servers aren't great. The second is like my network is pretty decent. And like the third one is like my PC. I think my PC can basically run. I mean, I'm assuming my PC can run Roblox pretty well. But yeah, like we'll see. It depends on like those three factors. Let's see. If you get Rose Point, will you let me use for a bit? Sure. But that's assuming I get it. But chances are I probably won't. I got good PC and 150 megabyte internet speed, so it's just down to Roblox servers. Yeah, but yes, like some players aren't as fortunate to have like good internet or good PCs, so they might lag more. The summon tree is so hard to get now. I know how you feel. Yeah, like during that time in the winter event, it was very difficult. I mean, I made a whole video about me getting the summon tree. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video about me getting the summon pistol because it's been so long since I started grinding for the summon pistol. It's probably been over a year since I started grinding for the summon pistol. And like trying to capture every single moment from that year, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Probably like the key moments, but like nothing major. Let's see. But yeah, I wish you luck on getting the summon tree, or anyone else who's getting the summon tree. I wish you luck on that. I think it's like a 0.01 and 0.04 depending on the mob that you farm. Whichever one it is. All right. And for me, I'm hoping to get the summon pistol. I just want to get it like by the end of the day today. Hopefully. Like I just want to get the summon pistol so I can move on to the update when it comes out, because I don't want to have to come back later and have to farm these mini bosses for the summon pistol again. We have a 1 in 500 or 0.02% right now. No, not 0.02. 0.2% chance of getting it right now, which is, I mean, it's unlikely, but I mean, I just hope it's there, because like every time I check, I just, there's always this little moment of anticipation whenever I check the inventory, like the skills list, hoping that's there, but it's just not. Let's see. Welcome to the stream, Strunk. Let's see. The reason why Summon Tree has a lower chance drops because they're a lot easier to kill instead of having to do a certain amount of hits. Yeah, it's true. Like as I said, like near the beginning of the stream, I still say that Summon Pistol is more difficult to get. Even though Summon Tree has a lower percentage right now than Summon Pistol is still more difficult to get because, as you said, Power, the mobs are easier to kill. You just do one slash, they're done, and you can pretty much just do that all day. Versus here, where you have to take on this boss, and this boss isn't like it's not really simple to solo, and you need a good group to be able to defeat this boss. Considering that like factor alone makes it already more difficult, because if you don't have a good group, you have no chance of being able to farm this. So that's why I think that Summon Pistol is still more difficult to get, despite the drop chance. So I mean, I think anyone who just farms like for an entire day, maybe like a good 8-10 hours on Swordburst 2 trying to get Summon Tree, they'll probably get it. Because it's a 0.01 it's a 0.01 or 0.04% chance. 0.01 is like 1 in 10,000. I'm pretty sure in like 8 or 10 hours you can slay more than 10,000 of those mobs. So, like, but I wouldn't know, cause like I can't get summon tree again, so I can't tell if I get it or not. But yeah, there's not really much else I can do in terms of summon tree. Like I can't just delete the skill and then try to get it again. But yeah. Did you change your name before? I only remember your name. Yeah. Like I changed the name of the channel like last year, sometime last year. Like I think I changed it in like 2020 or 2021. I don't remember. But I changed it like a while back, like way back. On the stream, Harrison. Putting effort into floor 11 mini boss is definitely harder than just grinding floor 4 mods can be killed in one hit, which you can really just AFK grind. In fact, yeah. So like taking that into account, I would say Sun Pistol is still more difficult. So, but you guys are free to have your own opinion. If you think that Summon Tree is more difficult than Sun Pistol, that's fine. I just say that Sun Pistol is more difficult because of how you farm it. So, yeah. Let's see. Got to see you back. Yeah. I've been back for like a while. Like the last couple weeks, I've been streaming Swordburst 2 a lot. But right now, like I'm kind of stuck at a point because I'm like we're all here waiting for the update to come out, and it might not come out for like another couple days, so really can't do anything about it. One of the stream fires. Let's see. Does boost help towards skills? I would assume so, probably. I mean, like the skill is a drop, so I would assume the boost would help. Let's see. Do you know exactly or around when the update's gonna come? I mean, someone estimated that it was gonna come out on the 6th, but I can't say that for sure. It might come out maybe sooner. It all depends on when Max like decides to implement it, because I think Max is working on something else right now. Like I think Max is in the like studio for Swordburst 2 and he's working on like mob rebalances or something, as like I think that's what Fish said. But probably like expect like the next few days. It could come out today if everything goes well, but I kind of doubt it. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, but probably like the 6th maybe, or maybe even next week. I can't say for sure. So just expect like the next few days, I guess. Let's see. Yeah. So right now I'm just focusing towards getting this summon pistol because I just want to get it, just to get it done and over with. I don't have to come back here. I can just focus on the boss when it comes out. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you can get the tree skill again. Yeah. Let's see. Does boost help towards skills? I assume so. I'm not completely sure about that, Jacob. Like it could. I don't know that for sure. You're gonna have to ask someone who knows about like you're probably gonna have to ask like the contributors for that one. I don't know that one for sure. It's not there. I get tired of Swordburst 2 way faster than DQ. I guess it's understandable. It's like I think like Swordburst 2 is more, I guess, yeah, like the way that Swordburst 2 is, it's very easy to get bored of it pretty quickly. Alright. How many players do we have here? We actually gathered a good amount. Glad I started on floor 11 today, because I was gonna start on floor 10 again. but now we have like a pretty decent group here, so our chances of getting the stun pistol are chances of getting the stun pistol are better now. But who knows? I could get it today, or I could get it like on Wednesday or something. But we'll see. Oh, dang it. No, it's starting to lag. Okay, there we go. Alright. But, like, I'm just hoping. I have 2 hours today anyways. Let's see. About a half hour has passed now. So I have like another hour and a half to be able to get it. We'll see what happens. What's a good trade for legendary crystals? I think like you can try and like you can kind of trade pretty much almost anything for legendary crystals. Legendary crystals are actually more common than rare crystals. Like I see a lot more legendary crystal trades than I'd see like rare crystal trades. Sometimes I need like rare crystals because like I want to upgrade some of the rare weapons I have, but you can kind of put anything up there. You can put like other legendaries to get legendary crystals. But I'm not too sure. I'm not a trading expert. I never did any legitimate trading. I kind of just give people items, people give items to me, so there's not really any like real trading going on. So I'm not an expert on that. But there are trading experts. You know, there's a lot of trading experts across servers too. So and maybe there's some of this in the stream right now. So I think if you ask in the chat, maybe someone can chime in with that. But yeah, I don't have any expertise in trading. The only expertise I have in this game is probably I don't know. I have expertise in playing the game. I can play the game really well. That's about it though. See, open the 411 new legends. The update will release not. Yeah, I mean, you can't really expect it not to happen. Like someone's going to dupe the items. It's kind of guaranteed. Like despite trying to get rid of item duplication, there's always going to be someone who's going to do it. So you can't really stop it. Someone's going to be duping items, and that's just kind of the reality of it. So, I mean, like, yeah, at the end of the day, items are items. Someone's gonna get them, someone's gonna dupe them, and then give it out to other players. Like, that's just how it is. For me though, like, I think it's just if I just get them, you know, because since I'm not like invested in trading for Swordburst 2, I'm just here just to get the items. If I get the items, that's fine with me. Okay, we still haven't gotten it. We're close to leveling up too for 233. What's the point of duping? To give out the weapons to other players, like players who can't get the items. They dupe the items and then they give it to other players who need them. That's kind of how like duping is. Or they dupe them and then sell them at higher prices, you know? Like for example, you know, they can dupe this, like if they're the only one who has the sword, they can dupe it and then sell it to get more items and value or something like that. So there's like, it creates like it gives, yeah, you can basically give the weapons to other players who need them, or you can, if you're the only one who has that item, you can dupe the item and then just like sell it to other players and make like a lot of profit from it. But you know, that's just how it is. Like, duping is gonna happen. Like I won't even, you know, I'm not gonna go and say that it's not gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. Like, you know, there's hundreds of players playing Swordburst 2 right now. I guarantee at least maybe like 5 or 10% of them like have some kind of method of exploitation. So and there's always someone who's making like scripts for the game. Like someone's gonna make, you know, like they patch one script, they just make a new script, and then they have to patch that script, and then they just make a new script. You know, it's a lot of like back and forth between like exploiting activity and like other stuff. So yeah. Okay. If duping was a thing, there would be a video on it by now. Probably, yeah. Like they would probably make like a video on how to do it. I mean, like people have made tutorials on how to dupe, you know, stuff like that. Or they're using like some kind of what was it called? Like executor, something like that. Yeah. New tree skill chances is the same as a gun skill. Summon pistol has a higher drop chance. The summon tree is 0.01 and 0.04. Summon pistol is 0.1. So I think it's like 1 in 0.04 is 1 in something. I'll check it in a second. There's guns in this game. Well, it's a skill. It's you don't get to use guns in this game. It's a skill. It's a sword skill. It's not like an actual gun you can use. No. It's like one of the range. I thought it was 0.01 to 0.4. I don't know for sure, but the wiki said it was 0.01 for one of the mobs and then 0.04 for another mob. Like one mob has a different drop rate than another mob. So if you want a better chance of getting it, you farm the one with 0.04. Or yeah. Wait, no. 0.04, yeah. But let me check what that is. Like, what is that? What is that chance? Hold on. That's not it. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'll have to figure it out. Whoops. I'll have to figure it out. Let's see. Is many AFK farming on floor 4 right now? Yeah. Yeah. That's expected. Let's see, welcome to the stream, God Blue. Alright. I don't know. But whatever it is, whatever the drop chance is, anyone who's farming for the summon tree, just I wish you good luck. I think it's gonna be pretty tough because like most of the mods on floor 4 are a one-shot right now. Because I'm assuming like the high levels are also farming for the summon tree, so they're pretty much just one-shotting everything. So the chances of getting the drop is pretty low. Or like, you know, the drop chance of getting is already pretty low, and like you're less likely to get credit for it because everything's a one shot. I would say like the best method you can use to like to get those drops is probably like find a solo server. Like whenever I'm trying to, you know, whenever there's too many players in a single place, I usually just switch servers or try to find a solo server. Like solo servering for me is the best method that I can use, because like, you know, no one else is there, and I just farm all day without having any interruptions. Just go for it. Let's see, is the tree scale the same drop chance as the mobs in the event, or is it different? I'm not sure. I forgot what the chance was for the ones in the event. Let's see, if I use an auto clicker to grind, does it count as exploiting? I wouldn't say so. Like auto clicking is not exploiting. I don't like. I wouldn't say. I would say auto clicking is more like tool assisted like gameplay, not as exploiting. Like for me, exploiting is more like, oh, you know, you increased your speed or something, or you're like teleporting and stuff. Like stuff like you're teleporting different places. You're using like some kind of speed exploit, or you're using some kind of like auto farm or like one shot kind of thing, like a one-shot kill aura kind of exploit. Those are exploiting, but auto-clicking, I wouldn't say that is. It's more tool-assisted gameplay. That's what I would say. Like anything that doesn't affect other players, I would say is okay. Like if you know, if you're using some kind of tool that affects other players, like for example, like that just mass kills the entire server, or if you're like exploiting where, because there used to be a lot of like auto farmers where they would like teleport to the mob and then just start dealing like hundreds of thousands of damage towards it. Yeah, like that affects a lot of players, because you know you can't farm it if they keep dealing that much damage, because like they pretty much insta kill it. Like that thing affects a lot of players, but I would say like if it affects other players, then I would say it's exploiting. But if you're only doing it for yourself, then you know, like if it doesn't, I mean, you know, things like speed exploiting where you increase your speed and start like running across the map, it's not really harmful to other players. You know, you're kind of just doing it for yourself. But there's a speed glitch in this game that you can do. I mean, it's not as good as like speed exploiting, because you do get rubber band. You do get rubber banded from doing the speed glitch. But I mean, you're not really like affecting anyone with speed exploiting. So yeah. Yeah, but in my general opinion, I would say like if you're, you know, like I would say don't do anything that affects other players. If it's only gonna affect yourself, then that's fine. But if you're gonna do it that hurts other players, don't do it. Welcome to the stream, BGM. But yeah, but you know, I wouldn't try any types of exploits, because you know there's moderators in this game. They can ban you for it if you're exploiting. So no, just don't try it. Glitches are fine. You can use glitches as much as you want, because glitches are in the game. You know, you're not using an external tool to be able to execute it. So, like, yeah. Let's see. It's time to grind Swordburst 20 hours straight for 2 days. I don't know if you're gonna really have fun with that, Fires. I mean, grinding in Swordburst 2 can be fun, but if you're like, I don't know, grinding for that long, I don't think it's gonna be that interesting, bro. Like, I don't think so. Like, you know, I grind in Swordburst 2 for a while. I get pretty bored, like fast. Like the only reason why I'm not bored right now is just because I'm trying to get Stone Pistol. That is the only reason why. Let's see. Okay. And yeah, nothing. No summon pistol right now. Alright, whatever. I'm trying. I'm really trying hard to get this. But it's just not dropping. And we're about to level up too. We're about to become 233. We're getting really close to max level. We're only 18 levels off. So we're getting close. Like at this point I feel like I'm gonna get to max level before the update even drops. By the way, has like 2 times EXP has been taken out, right? So we're not getting 2 times EXP anymore. This is just all this is all like regular EXP, right? I'm just making sure. I'm still gaining a lot of EXP right now. Let's see, is the 3 bosses from that floor still be there even when the dungeon? Yeah, the like these mini bosses like these mini bosses will stay. Yeah, they won't get removed. Like these 3 will stay even when the update comes out. Yeah, so you can still get Sun Pistol if you want to. Granted that not many people will come here though when the dungeon releases, because they're gonna be focusing on like the main boss. So you'll see maybe like 1 or 2 players here, but you won't see like a giant group. At least that's what I'm speculating, because everyone is everyone's kind of focusing on the main boss, because you know, new items, new legendaries. Everyone wants the new legendary, so there's not really a reason to focus on these mini bosses anymore. People have been farming these mini bosses for like, you know, for a long time now, so might as well just embrace the new stuff. So yeah. But I think I'll be coming back to these mini bosses at some point, because I feel like I won't get the Sun Pistol before the update comes out. Like, cause I farmed at least over probably 50 or 60 hours worth of like Swordburst time to get this Sun Pistol, and it's just not dropping. Like it's just so hard, because it's a 0.1% chance to get. I have a 0.2% chance to get. 1 in 500. I farm way more than I feel like at this point I farmed more than 1,000 of these bosses now, and I still haven't gotten it. So yeah. Let's see. When the owner added 2 times EXP for the game, it was difficult to grind floor 10 because there were a lot of people grinding. I feel like a lot of people grinding on floor 10 would be kind of beneficial, maybe, because floor 10 is a pretty difficult floor. If you mean like you're not getting credit for any of the if you mean you're not getting credit for any of the the grinding, then yeah, that's pretty difficult. But generally, if you have like a strong weapon and you have a lot of players on floor 10, you'll get a lot of EXP. Yeah. Gun skill is 0.1. Yeah, 1 in 1,000 chance of getting it. Right now I have a 0.2%. Just I have a boost on. I have 14 hours left on my boost, because I went ahead and got the 24-hour boost. Yeah, we'll make it to 234 today, because we're gonna go up 3 levels. So we started at 231, I think. I think 231. Yeah, like we started 231 today. Now we're at 233, so we gained 2 levels. We can go 1 more to get 234. We might even hit 235, maybe. You know, because like EXP on floor 11, really fast. Like, really fast. Is it worth playing Swordburst 2? It depends. You know, like it depends on like what you want to do in the game. Because I would say like worth. Like if a game is worth playing, it depends on, you know, like what you want to do in the game. If you just want to farm, gain levels and such, and you're not really into that kind of thing, then probably not. But you know, like ultimately it just depends on like how much you value the game and what you want to do in it. For me, like I play Swordburst 2 because you know, it allows me to connect to you guys, obviously, you know, because you guys like watching Swordburst 2 content. It allows me to, you know, build a good audience. Also allows me to you know, like chat about Swordburst 2 content, like any new updates in the future, anything that I'm looking forward to, or anything that I could possibly want in the game. Also, and then there's also the anticipation of like getting certain drops or getting certain items, like, you know, the summon pistol obviously, or other legendaries. So that's mainly my reason for playing Swordburst 2, but it ultimately depends on your own reason. If you think that Swordburst 2, you know, isn't something that you could find enjoyable, then you know, it's best not to play it right now, and maybe find a good time when Swordburst 2 could be enjoyable for you, then play it during that time. But it varies from person to person. Let's see, if it doesn't come out later today, I hope it's on the weekend. Maybe, we'll see. Everyone's going back to school, right? Like, cause like, yeah, I heard like everyone's going back to school now. So, you know, I have 3 weeks left before I go back, so I have like plenty of time to embrace the new update when it comes out. Okay, brought them both over here. Alright. Man, I don't know what else to say. It's just, it's a difficult task to be able to, you know, to be able to come to floor 11, assemble a good team, get the Sun Pistol. Because I think, yeah, like I mentioned this in previous streams as well. I think I'm the only Swordburst 2 YouTuber who, like the only active Swordburst 2 YouTuber who doesn't have Summon Pistol yet. Because like I took a look at all the other Swordburst 2 YouTubers channels. They all have Summon Pistol. I don't. I'm the only one who doesn't have it. And I'm trying, man. I'm trying hard. I'm trying hard to get this, and I can't get it, man. By the way, T-Man, the card that you gave me, the 51, I think there's only like 8 left on it. I think there's only $8 left on it right now, because I spent the card on another Switch game, and I also spent it on $10 for Roblox, because I bought Nintendo Online. I bought another Switch game with the DLC. And then I bought like Robux with it. So I think I spent like $42 out of the 50. So there's probably only $8 left on it. I don't know what else to do with $8. I could get like more Robux on it to get more boost. Like if I get Robux, I can probably get like a what's it, like a 6-hour boost. Something like that. Buy res crystals? I have plenty of res crystals. Like plenty of res crystals. Cause how many do I have right now? I have like 20. which is more than enough. I don't die a lot in Swordburst 2. Well, okay, well maybe that's okay. Maybe that's a false statement. I don't die, you know, like I don't die a lot in one day on Swordburst 2. Yeah. Neither do I have 7 pistol. Also, how's it going, Phase? Oh, nice. Well, going to the yeah. Going to stream, Kirby. Oh man, like I assumed you had 7 pistol because you've been playing a lot of Swordburst 2. All right, well, that makes the 2 of us, Kirby. This Swordburst 2 delay reminds me of the Cyberpunk delay, just hopefully shorter. Yeah. Give me a sword, please. Well, I mean, Fires, if you're starting at level 1, I can't really give you anything that you can equip. Like I can give you a sword, but you probably won't be able to equip it. So can't really do anything. Donating res crystals to people is cool. Check my avatar, you'll see something interesting. All right, I'll here. Let me pull it up here. Unless you're not on the server, you're right here. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, nice. You got the cultist. What level? Like my stuff right now is around level let's see. I have like extra stuff around, like some of this stuff I have like at level 96. Some of this, like I have a lot of these which are like level 29. I have some extras, but you're gonna have to do a bit of leveling to get there, so yeah. Let's see, look left. What about the left? Like this left or this left? It's just not dropping, man. It's just not dropping. I just can't get it to drop. I'm trying so hard. If usually, I only stream for 2 hours a day. But if anyone else wants to stream Swordburst 2 after I finish streaming, like I'll join in. If you're going to floor 11, I'll join in because I'm trying to get Sun Pistol as soon as I can. Because I don't want to stream too long because the longer I stream, the more my boost goes down. Because I only have 14 hours left and I want to save some of the boost for the update. So I do my normal 2 hours. Let's see, will you make a Sound Pistol story? Maybe. I don't know what to put in it though. Because whatever I put in it, it has to be good. Because like with the Summon Tree story, I like the clips were pretty okay. Like I like the clips were pretty close together. But for the Summon Pistol story, I've been farming for Summon Pistol for like over a year now. There's so many clips that I can put in. So like I have to pick like the good clips, which I think I'm just gonna put like the clips that probably were for December or for this month, because I don't want to go around. I don't want to go back through my streams and like pick random clips from there, because it's gonna take forever if I look through every single stream. So I'm just gonna take like some clips from this stream, maybe like the past 4 or 5 streams, maybe stuff like that. Yeah. Let's see, boost goes down even if you're not in game. No. Like it doesn't go down. My boost stops as soon as I leave the game, or like because. Otherwise, like if boost goes down, even if boost counted offline, I would have ran out of boost right now. Because I bought this 24-hour boost like a week ago. It doesn't count offline. Let's see. You have to grind like an entire day non-stop to obtain summon. Yeah. What? We'll see. I'll probably even reach 100 hours of floor 11 grinding before I even get it. Is summon even worth it? Not really. Like, you know, Sun Pistol isn't that great in terms of skill. Like, you know, it doesn't do the most, well, it does do like a lot of damage, but also uses a lot of stamina. It's not like an efficient skill, I would say. I just want it so that I can just, you know, be finished, you know, because I'm planning to 100% this game. In terms of obtainable stuff, so I might as well just get it, finish this game, go to Swordburst 3 when it comes out. Because I want to finish this game strong. Just be done with it. Let's see, what happens if you grind 24 hours? Let's see, will you get super bored, or is it a doable challenge? I'd probably get bored by like the 4th hour. Like, if I try to do a 24-hour stream of Swordburst 2, I'd probably just get bored of the game after like streaming it for maybe 3 or 4 hours. I can like, that's why I stream for 2 hours, because I can last 2 hours. Like, but like 6 hours, 6 hours. If there's an update, I can last like an entire day playing Swordburst 2. If there's no update and everything stays the same, 2 hours is the maximum. Because I can't last playing Swordburst 2 if there's nothing new to do in the game. I can only last a while in this game if there's like an update. And I'm talking about like a massive update, not like just simple bug fixes or like an interface update or something. Like, I'm talking about massive update, like the dungeons coming out, massive update. If it's like a minor update, no, I'm not gonna last that long. But if it's massive, then yeah, I'm willing to go in the entire day playing Swordburst 2. But like, it depends on how much new content there is, because obviously with the new dungeon coming out, there's a lot of content to get, like a lot of new swords, a lot of new legendaries, a lot of new mobs, like a lot of things that I can make content about. So like all that combined, you know, I can play Swordburst 2 for a while. But you know, if it's just the same thing over and over again, like you know, because these last like 4 or 5 streams have just been the same thing. Like, I've been just streaming on floor 11 every single time. I do the same repetitive thing, and yeah, like it does get boring. It does get boring to like to do over and over again, but I can't do anything about it. Like, I want to stream Swordburst 2, and like, but I can't do anything new because there's nothing else I can do. I've tried a lot of things with Swordburst 2. Like, I tried doing a bingo challenge with Swordburst 2. I think a lot of you who've participated in the bingo challenge have known that I've done, like, that's something that I've done in Swordburst 2 to try to keep it like fun to play. But even that didn't last too long. Like, the bingo only lasted probably like a good couple weeks. So and like anything else I try will only last like probably only a week. So at this point, I'm just doing what I usually do, just farming and stuff. So yeah. Why don't you play Deep Woken? I don't like. Well, for one, Deep Woken is paid access, which I don't want to pay for. 2, it's basically like very similar to Rogue Lineage, which I really didn't like. I did not like playing Rogue Lineage at all. So that's one reason why I just didn't play. If Deep Woken was free, then yeah, I'd play it. But if it's paid access, then I'm good. Like, I paid 300 Robux for Rogue Lineage, and if I had a way to refund, then I would refund my 300. But you know, it is what it is. I just didn't like it. That's just me, though. I know a lot of players who would like to play Deep Woken, but for me, just not my type of game. Just because like the game can be, you know, like it's pretty difficult for new players. You know, like for players who are just starting, it can be pretty difficult. And then second, there's like one of those lives and death feature where like if you die like 3 times or something, you lose all your stuff. You have to start all over. I just want to like progress in the game, and I get like, because in Rogue Lineage, I would spawn in and I just get immediately like destroyed. I make a new character, I just get destroyed. Like, I'm not I just want to progress. I just want to progress, man. And I can't progress if people keep like spawn camping me. Which is why which is why I developed like a pretty a pretty high dislike for like Deep Woken and Rogue Lineage. So that's why I just don't choose to play them. But you know, if you want to play those, then go ahead. Like anyone here wants to play Deep Woken, you guys go ahead. I'm not gonna play it because of how the game is. So just not my style of game, you know. It's just not there. Bro, it's not dropping, dude. It's not dropping. Alright, hold on. I'm going to go and use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let me make my way back. And here we go. It's fine. I didn't expect any anyone to protect me anyways, it's fine. It's not a far walk back. Probably like 2 minutes, 3 minutes walk back. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna get to 234 pretty soon. Like in the next couple of minutes here. Probably like maybe in the next 10 minutes, maybe? 10 minutes? Yeah, like 10 minutes we'll get to 234. And then we'll get to 235 afterwards. And I think that should be enough for the stream. I don't know. In terms of stream time though, we have made it to basically an hour now. We're an hour and 15 in. So, you know, we've done a lot already. If we don't get to 235, that's fine. Like my plan is just to get 3 levels per day. So getting to 234 is fine with me. And then when the update comes out, we can do 230, 237, and then 240, 243, 246, and then 240, and then 250. So I feel like, yeah, like the boost is gonna last me for a good while. And then once the update drops, then that's when I'm gonna get like a lot more EXP, because you know everyone's pretty much gonna go to floor 11. So once the update drops, that's my best opportunity to get more EXP. But like one thing that I would want, I think, and BGM mentioned this in his stream, like some kind of notification that will allow you to see when a skill drops. You know, like for example, you know, like I don't want to have to keep checking my skill menu to see if I get Sun Pistol. I just want to, you know, I need some kind of notification that will tell me when I get it. You know, because it gets pretty Yeah, it's pretty tedious to have to check the menu every time. I just want to like see it in my like in the chat somewhere. So yeah. Okay, here we go. We're back here. All right, so it looks like we missed Ka, but it's all good. 30-second respawn. All right, and then this will bring me up to like 100,000 EXP. Wait, almost there. But it's good though, like, you know, with everyone getting the summon tree, it'll really help with the boss, because the summon tree is actually, you know, is one of the most useful skills in Swordburst 2 right now. So like, I would say with everyone having summon tree, it'll be very beneficial, and we can beat the boss like pretty easily, I think. I'm hoping the boss has a quick respawn time, so it's quick to grind. I would think so, because you know everything has pretty much a quick respawn time, like on the later floors. Maybe like Mortis. Oh, nice, we got Oathkeeper. Check that out, guys. Yo, we got our first floor 11 legendary right now. Oathkeeper. Check that out. Anyways, but yeah, I would think like everything kind of has a short respawn time, because you know, like these mini bosses have a short respawn time. Like Grim has a short respawn time. Ball has a short respawn time. Mortis, I don't think so. Mortis takes a little bit of time, but you know, stuff like okay, Poly Serpent probably takes a good amount of time. Gargoyle Reaper also takes a bit. Like floor 9 is a bit like more, like there's a lot more time, but like floor 7 or floor 8, maybe floor 7 are pretty quick. I think like, yeah, the later floors are generally more quick on their respawn time. So I would think that it's going to be it'll be quick to respawn, and then we just do it again. So it shouldn't be that bad of a respawn. So yeah, let's see. We're still in an old server. It's an old server, so it's 2 times the XP. Okay, that's good. Yeah, if it's an old server, that's good, because you know, obviously I want to be able to get the most EXP that I can, and the only way I'm gonna be able to do that is if we go into an old server. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know like how to check if it's an old server or not, you just look at the top left corner and you check the version. If it's like right now we're running version 158. I think the latest is like 159 maybe. So if you're in a version 158 server, you can still get 2 times the XP. So yeah. Will they update and add any more floors? Right now the update is more focused on floor 11 and the dungeon for floor 11. I don't know where the progress is for floor 12, but hopefully we'll be able to see like floor 12 coming out maybe sometime after the floor 11 dungeon. Give it like maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a month, couple months maybe. I mean, like this floor 11 dungeon's already taking a little bit of time to be able to like get implemented, so you know, making an entire new floor is kind of well, I think the floor is kind of done. I think they just have to make the mobs. I'm not completely sure about the progress, but let's see. The map has a lot of progress. Yeah, like the map has a lot of progress. I think it's just the mobs they have to get done, and then like the animations they also have to get done, and the weapons, of course, you know, because you have to make new weapons for the new floors, and you know, make animations for the floors, stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's just scripting left. Yeah. So floor 12 is pretty much done, but I mean, like if we think about where everything is right now, look, like the floor 11 dungeon is pretty much finished, right? Like there's just maybe like there's a few things left to do, but it's pretty much finished. But you know, we haven't gotten the floor 11 dungeon yet, so like thinking of this delay kind of, like this delay kind of makes me think more about like floor 12. Like if we're getting this much delay for floor 11 dungeon, how much delay are we gonna get for floor, like for an entire new floor like floor 12? It's probably gonna even be like longer. So I mean, I don't have like high expectations for like a quick release for floor 12. So whenever it releases, it releases. I'm not as worried about it. Right now, I just want to focus on floor 11 dungeon, getting the new legendaries. So that's where I am right now. Whenever floor 12 decides to release is when it releases. I'll still stream it, of course. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens then. But for right now, let's just focus on floor 11 dungeon, and hopefully it'll release in the next couple days. So yeah. Let's see. Max is the only person who could release the update, and he only works on Saturdays and Sundays. So pretty much we have to wait a very long time. Yeah. It's tough, but we'll get there. We'll get there though. We'll get there. So I'm not worried about it. And T-Man, yeah, thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you later. Let's see. Yeah, so we're about 32,000 away from getting the 234. So we're getting there. And then yeah, we're probably gonna get to 235. Maybe we're at an hour, and we're almost at an hour and a half. So we'll get there. We'll get there soon. Like so we're gonna get to 234 in probably the next 2 or 3 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes, or maybe like 5 minutes. I'll be back. All right, that was good, team, man. But yeah. And then we can use the last 30 minutes to get to 235, and then we'll be only 15 levels away from getting 250. So we're almost to max level, because I originally didn't have a plan to get to max level, because obviously, I wanted to focus on more interesting things, like getting the stun pistol is something I definitely focused on. Getting all the items in the game is something I put like a lot of focus on. So I wasn't really concerned with getting max level like as soon as possible. But I feel like at this point I might as well just get to max level. Finish the game strong, I guess. Yeah. Max is also created World Zero, so you might be working on that too. Maybe. I had max legendary endless light and a max world slayer, but I don't know what happened to it. I don't know either. Yeah, but it is what it is. You can get it back though. Like endless light and world slayer shouldn't be, well, considering my luck, I can't get that, but maybe your luck is better than mine, Rengoku, so you'll probably be able to get it faster than I would. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing after this. If my dungeon quest viewers are here, I could do some like dungeon quest raids if you want me to after this stream is done. Yeah, because like I don't really have any plans after this, because well, if someone else wants to stream Swordburst 2, like if BGM wants to stream Swordburst 2, I'll join in if he's doing floor 11. But if not, then like I'll just end up probably doing something else. I don't know what I'm going to do after. Normally, after the stream, I usually either play Dungeon Quest or I just play on my Switch, because that's kind of the only thing I can really do. So yeah. Is there an end to Swordburst 2? Like after a certain floor, new Swordburst game release, or is like another RPG game where the dungeon or floor keeps rising? For Swordburst 2, right now I think like a lot of players are speculating that floor 12 is the end of Swordburst 2. Like floor 12 is going to be the final floor. At least that's their speculation. And Swordburst 3 is also coming out in this year, or 2023. So we're looking forward to that as well. But Swordburst 2 will come to an end eventually. It kind of has to, because with Swordburst 3 coming out, with Swordburst 3 coming out, Swordburst 2 has to end eventually, because, you know, you can't really keep up Swordburst 2 and Swordburst 3 at the same time, you know, because obviously, you know, you're moving from Swordburst 2 to Swordburst 3. So Swordburst 2 is going to end at some point. When it will end, like the day or month it will end, I don't know, but I would want to speculate that it'll end sometime when floor 12 is released, and there might be like a floor 12 release, and then there probably is going to be like maybe some bug fixes or maybe some like rebalances for floor 12, and then after that I think it'll end, because I don't think the game will end after floor 12 is released, because I think there's going to be at least one more update to basically finalize the game, and, you know, make it as good as it can be, I guess. Because you know how like games do this one final update, like, you know, like one final patch before the game is finished. So I think that's what Swordburst 2 is going to do. And then after that, you know, you can play Swordburst 2 as much as you want, because the game's kind of finished, or you can move on to Swordburst 3 when it releases. I'm going to be doing that. Like, I'll definitely be playing a lot of Swordburst 3, because I'm generally interested in what Swordburst 3 will be like. I'm not like completely sure what the experience is going to be like. I've played both Swordburst 1 and Swordburst 2. Granted, I've played Swordburst 2 a lot more, because I've enjoyed Swordburst 2 a lot more than Swordburst 1. Swordburst 1, if you want like Swordburst 2 with more difficulty, like if you want to play Swordburst 2 on hard mode, then play Swordburst 1, because Swordburst 1 is definitely like a much more difficult version of Swordburst 2. Granted that Swordburst 1 is pretty much done now, so you can't. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of players in Swordburst 1. There probably are still players over there, but you know, but if you want to play Swordburst 2 on hard mode, you can play Swordburst 1, because in Swordburst 1, I think leveling is a lot harder to do in there. You know, like items are a little bit more difficult to get, I think. There's crafting that you have to do, stuff like that. So it's up to you if you guys want to try that out. I tried it out with Josh, I think like last year or the year before that, like 2020. Didn't really enjoy it too much. I know Josh really enjoyed it though. Josh really enjoyed playing Swordburst 1. I don't, so that's just me. But you know, everyone has their preferences. But I'm excited for Swordburst 3, because I personally think that Swordburst 3 will incorporate both the good elements from Swordburst 1 and Swordburst 2, and maybe, you know, try to not make the mistakes that happened in Swordburst 1 and Swordburst 2 happen again. So I think that's pretty cool. So I'm like pretty excited for it. I couldn't find Swordburst 1. I'll put a link in the chat in a second here. Welcome to the stream, Godly Void. I'll put a link to Swordburst 1 in the chat for anyone who wants to try it out. But yeah, I don't play Swordburst 1 myself, so yeah. Let me just quickly clear through this boss first. Yep, no drop for the sound pistol. Okay, here, let me find it. Swordburst. All right, there it is. Found it. Yeah, there's three people playing it. There you go. Let's see. Do you think the update will be today? No, I doubt it. I doubt it'll be today. It'll probably be in the next couple days. Cause like, yeah, because like from what everyone's saying about Max, like, I highly doubt it's gonna release today. If it does release today, that'll be great. But I highly doubt it because you know, I think Max is working on like mob rebalances right now, so yeah, I kind of doubt it's gonna release today. But it is, but like I feel like it's going to be sometime either in the next couple days, like maybe on Thursday or maybe on the weekend. It depends on when Max wants to release it. So yeah. For me though, you know, as long as it gets released, that's fine with me. I just don't want it to delay much longer because originally, like the original plan for the update was to release it before New Year's, but it never got released before New Year's, and then it was like the weekend of New Year's, and then after that it got pushed to Monday, and then now it's getting pushed even further to this next weekend. So like it's getting pushed out more and more as we wait for it. So I'm just hoping it doesn't get pushed anymore, because like I just want to experience the new update. Like, yeah. So, but I'm going to say maybe Thursday. I'm gonna put my prediction on Thursday. So yeah, maybe. But we'll see. But all I'm gonna say is Thursday or the weekend, either one, Thursday or the weekend. But like, we'll see, because I'm not on, like, I don't have any contact with any of the Swordburst 2 developers, so I can't really ask them directly. All I can do is just make predictions, but that's what I'm gonna say for right now. Like I'm gonna say either those two, yeah, Thursday or the weekend. Dang, I still cannot. Dang, we've been here for so long now. We've been here for so long, and yet still cannot get this. We have about a half hour before I end stream now. But yeah. Fires, Eric, if you guys are still watching the stream, if you want to do Nightmare after I finish the stream, just ping me in the Discord server, and then I'll get on. Let's see here. Yeah, last 30 minutes we're gonna level up to 235, and then after that we're going to yeah, I think by the time we get to 235, we'll end the stream, because I think on average it takes about half an hour for me to level up. Versus like, it's much better than before, because before it took me 2 hours to level up. So just to go up one level, like, because I remember I was level 200 something, and it took me 2 hours. It took me 2 hours to level up on floor 10, by the way. Floor 10 takes me 2 hours to level up, but now that we have more players on floor 11, it only takes me about half hour. Because 2 times EXP plus my boost 4 times EXP. So yeah. Let's see. I can carry you in duo and Nightmare. Okay, yeah. If you want to do that afterwards, Fires, just ping me if you have time to, because I'll be online. I'm pretty much online all the time after stream. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay. We'll see. We'll see, though, if we can get this. Every time. Swordburst 2 is fun because it's like the only RPG with only swords and no magic and stuff. Yeah. There is that element, yeah. It's all like weapons, not really any type of there's not really any magic to it, so. Swordburst 3, dang it, okay, I wasn't watching my health. Swordburst 3, is most likely gonna get so much views on YouTube. Maybe, yeah. I think like Swordburst 3 will definitely get a lot of viewership if you stream it and stuff. I think definitely like it has a lot of potential to also become a top page game on Roblox, because Swordburst 2 at some point was on the front page of Roblox. Like when you go to the experiences tab and you click, like back in the day when you click the games tab, like Swordburst 2 was there. Like you can scroll a little bit and Swordburst 2 would be on the front page. Now you can't even find Swordburst 2 on the front page anymore. It's gone. It is erased from the front page. But I definitely think Swordburst 3 is going to hit the front page, because there's a lot of players who enjoy playing Swordburst 2. Like, and there's also other players who don't actively play Swordburst 2 who would still make content about it. Like for example, like Twisted Pandora, right? Because Twisted Pandora made videos on Swordburst 2, and even though he doesn't actively play Swordburst 2, he still made content about it. So like I think with the help of like other and other big YouTubers can also play Swordburst 3 as well. So like with the support of all the big YouTubers, and also like us small YouTubers, we're like Swordburst 3 is probably going to be going pretty far. I can DM you my stream schedule in Discord. I can only stream Swordburst 2 for like 1 or 2 hours per stream. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, by the way, sorry, Kirby, like I was trying to like, because I watched your video like on when you're gonna stream Swordburst 2, but like I couldn't figure out what your time zone was, because you mentioned like from like this time to this time, like you said like I think it was like 10 a.m. to like, or something like that, like 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. something like that. But I didn't know what time zone you were using, so I couldn't determine when you were gonna stream. So I kind of had to like figure it out. Let's see, is Swordburst 3 going to be like Swordburst 2? We don't know yet. It might implement like gameplay from Swordburst 2. Like there could be some similarities from Swordburst 2 and Swordburst 1 as well, but we don't know what Swordburst 3 is going to look like. But I would say the best option that they can do for Swordburst 3 is to take the good elements of Swordburst 1 and Swordburst 2 and put them into Swordburst 3, and also try to find ways to eliminate the chances of encountering the same mistakes that Swordburst 1 and Swordburst 2 encounter. Because like if you played Swordburst 2 for a long time, you kind of know the mistakes that Swordburst 2 has. There's plenty of mistakes that cost Swordburst 2 its players. There's a lot of mistakes and there's like a lot of updates that made Swordburst 2 like lose players. So if Swordburst 3 can find a way to like prevent those mistakes from happening, then I think it'll be a great game. But we'll have to see, though, because we don't know what it's gonna look like. All we know is that we received word from Abstract Alex, and that is what we can base the game off of like as of right now. All right, let's see. The best thing about Swordburst 2 update is people's reactions to the little things and the big things. That's true, yeah. That's true. Let's see. Item duplication and exploiting, yeah. So if Swordburst 3 can find a way to get rid of the the exploiting, the duplication, and stuff, like if Swordburst 3 can find a way to like prevent any of that from happening, then I would say it's going to be a pretty successful game. Because a lot of like the issues with Swordburst 2 come from people who like exploit the game, and also like because the fact that people duplicate items really puts a burden on the trading aspect of Swordburst 2. Like trading changed a lot ever since like people started duping items, because I guarantee that if items like were not duped in Swordburst 2, the trading trading in this game would be so much different, you know. But because of that, because we have to take into account like that aspect of duplication, then you know like that's why trading is the way it is right now in Swordburst 2. But I guarantee it would be a lot different if we could if like duplication was prevented in some kind of way. And you know the developers have made efforts to prevent duplication from happening, but you know there's always someone who's going to try and bypass those patches. So yeah. If you're trying to do 100%, are you going to get every sword, or do you already have every sword? I'm planning to get every obtainable item that I can get. So that does not include, you know, unobtainable items such as like Cyclone Blade or what's it called? Like, what is it? Like, what are some unobtainable things? Cyclone Blade, and some of the event items too, like these things. I'm not gonna try to get all of the and like the auras too, like unobtainable auras. I'm not going to try to get all the unobtainable stuff because that would take too much time and like I'm not going to go and waste that much time trying to get unobtainables. And I'm also not gonna get anything from the burst store. So anything that's in here that costs Robux, I'm not gonna get anything from here either. I'm 100%ing the game based on what's obtainable. So I'm going to go through and get all the items in this game. I'm going to get a clean and maxed out version of the items. For those who don't know, clean is basically a non-upgraded version. Max is basically a fully upgraded version. So I'm going to get all the items in this game. I'm going to get clean and maxed out versions of all the items. And I think and then get to max level, of course. And then I think with that, that's as much as I can do to 100% the game. And then once all that is finished, all we have left to do is really just like all we really have to do after that is just move on to Swordburst 3, because like once I 100% Swordburst 2, there's not much else I can really do in the game, so I'm just going to move on to the next thing. Because there's a way to finish Swordburst 2. And I just don't want to linger too long, otherwise I'm going to end up like, because if I linger too long in Swordburst 2, then you know I can't really move on. So I'll finish the game strong and then move on. Yeah. Nightly stealth. I'm good with the trades, man. Don't worry about trading me right now. I'm trying to do less trades right now because trading is pretty harmful in this game. Just don't worry about trading me, man. Let me see. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. is EST is my time zone. Okay, cool. EST. All right. I'll see what that is in my time zone. And I'll see if I can try to join. Most likely, I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to join if it's like way too early. But I'll check. What are your opinions on tree skill being back? Personally, I'm not a crazy fan because I was thinking it would never come back. So I grinded for a week straight. What are your thoughts on it? I would say, you know, I would say that there's benefit. There's positives and negatives. The positives are if everyone has summon tree, the new floor 11 boss is going to be really it's going to be simplified, because the more people who have summon tree, the better chances of us being able to successfully beat the floor 11 boss like consistently. The negatives are that, you know, the summon tree isn't as rare anymore, because like, you know, since it turned from unobtainable to obtainable, the skill itself isn't as rare as it was when it was unobtainable. So those, I think, yeah, so the rarity dropped, but like our chances of beating the boss pretty much increase. So I would say it's not all positives and it's not all negatives either. So it's a balance between both. So yeah, those are my thoughts right now on the return of Summon Tree. Cause like I like seeing more people with Summon Tree because it increases our chance of beating the boss. And if we can beat the boss, you know, like obviously beating the boss means that we have a chance at getting the new legendaries. And you know, I'll take any chance at getting a higher, or I'll take any chance to increase like our consistency in beating the boss, because like, you know, floor 11 is already pretty difficult. And you know, if we can find some way to increase our chances of beating the boss, then you know, let's take those chances. Because you know, like Swordburst 2 is not a solo game. Like I will go out and say that like myself. Like Swordburst 2 is a team-based game. You know, right now, maybe in the earlier floors, Swordburst 2 is like you can solo Swordburst 2 in the early game, sure, but late game you can't. Like it's very difficult to solo in the late game. It is possible. I'm not gonna say that it's impossible to solo it. It is possible, but it's not as fun and it's not as efficient. This is why like having so many more players who have Summon Tree and so many more players who join in to help us with the main boss is going to be really helpful in getting everyone what they want in terms of like the legendaries and stuff. So that's like my personal opinion on it. Let's see, Paro. Yeah, thank you for tuning in, Paro, and I'll see you later and have a great rest of your day. Man, I cannot get this. It is so hard. I can't get this sound pistol. I'm trying so hard to get it. 2 hours, man. Like every single time I end stream, it's just hours and hours and hours. Like the hours just start piling up. And at this point, I feel like I'm reaching towards 60 hours. Like 60 hours of trying to farm Summon Pistol, and yet I cannot get it. I'm trading Chroma Bubble for two two old max. I think that's what OML means, old max legendaries. Want to do it? I'm good. Like, I mean, like I don't have any old max legendaries right now. I have like clean max, or not clean max. I have clean old legendaries, but not like. But I'm good. Like I'm sure someone else can give you a better value than I can. So yeah, but I'm good. I'm good. Right. It just gets worse. It just gets worse. It gets so much worse. All right, we have 10 minutes before we end stream. 10 minutes should be enough for us to get all the way up to 235 maybe. It's just getting worse. Like the longer I stay here and try to get Summon Pistol, the worse it gets. Like I feel like my chances are just like the longer I stay here, the lower my chances are to get it. I feel like I should have gotten it by now, but I just can't. I just can't get it. I just don't understand why. It's all a matter of luck. It's all a bunch of numbers, you know. If I hit the right number, because you know that's what RNG is. RNG, like random number generator. I just have to hit the right number, and I'll get it. You know, like the boss has a number, and I also have a number, and if our numbers match up, then I get the skill. But it's just so hard to be able to get the same number. I guess that's how you would explain luck in like simple terms. So like I guess if someone asked me to explain what luck is, I would just say like, let's say two people have numbers. Let's say two people can get numbers. And let's say they're trying to solve like a problem. And the first person to solve that problem gets like a prize from it. But we don't know what the number is to solve that problem. So these two start entering in random numbers, and the first person who can enter the right number gets the prize. And so it's all based on luck. I feel like that's how I would explain it, but I don't know. I don't feel like that's a good idea. Anyways, I remember the PTSD of grinding a week for Prismatic Apex day and night. Yeah, Prismatic Apex, very difficult weapon to get. You know, it took me forever to get my prism. And I think like the amount of time from one prism to the other, because I got both of these prisms, because both of these prisms are my drops. And I remember it took so long. I think it was like a space between maybe like 8 or 10 hours. So I got one blade, and then in the next 8 or 10 hours I got the next one. So it was bad. Like my luck is still bad up to this day. And there's not much I can really do about it. It's all a bunch of numbers at the end of the day. Some people just have better numbers than me. But I don't mind. As long as I end up getting what I need, I should be fine, right? But it also doesn't come that easy either. Like, it's all a matter of just me holding on. Because the thing about these kinds of games where you have a bunch of like, where you have luck, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like you don't know if the next one's going to get that drop. Like, for example, you know, maybe this one might be the drop, right? Or maybe the next one might be the drop, or maybe even the next one, right? And like it's that sense of feeling like, oh, if I leave the game, then I might have just missed my chance to get the drop, right? It's like, oh man, I feel like there's a term for it, like for that kind of effect. I don't know what the term is, but you know, but it's that feeling like, oh, you know, it might just be that this next one right here. I feel like I shouldn't leave the game right now because it might be that next one. That's how I feel every single time I try to get this summon pistol. Like, and every time I try to leave the game, I'm like, yeah, but can't I just hold on for like one more? And at some point, I just have to walk away. Because the longer I stay in here, the less exciting it'll become. Because I like to have the most energy I can when I get the drop. Because obviously, if I'm farming like 12 hours, 14 hours, I'm going to be exhausted. My energy level is not going to be excited enough to react when I actually get the drop. So it's tough. When update, probably in the next couple of days. They're pushing the update back. So probably in the next couple of days. Give or take. Give or take the next couple of days. So probably not going to be today. But in the next couple days. I just don't know. I just don't know. I wonder, you know, like, I wonder how many players have summon pistol. I don't know if there's some kind of code in the Swordburst 2 like mainframe that allows you to see how many players have summon pistol, because I feel like the amount of players who do are like relatively small. Like I feel like it's only out of like the many players who play Swordburst 2, I would think like maybe only 5 or 10% of players have the summon pistol. Like it's that small a percent. Because I haven't seen a lot of players with it. I've seen like a good amount, but out of out of this entire lobby, like how many players do you think have summon pistol? Maybe like 1, 2, but not everyone. Like 1 or none. Yeah, like it's very difficult to get it. I mean, it makes sense because I feel like if it was easier to get, many more players would have it. Which is why I'm just not getting it right now, because I'm just not getting it right now because that's just how like difficult the luck is. Like I feel like if I would have gotten it by now, other players would have also gotten it because that's just how lucky you have to be able to get it. Let's see. It was confirmed that this tree skill is bugged. Oh, okay. Well, I guess when it gets fixed, you guys can go grind for the summon tree again. Let's see. We have about 23,000 before we 23,000 EXP before we level up to 235. So we're getting close. They don't really have a reason to grind if they aren't trying to get it. That's true, yeah. Summon pistol is difficult, and it's because there's other different drops up from the boss that you can get instead of it. So yeah, but you know, it is what it is, and you know, we'll try our best to get it. We'll try our best. Yeah, you know, just take it one step at a time, one mini boss at a time. You know, maybe it'll be this one. Maybe it'll be the next one, but it'll be one of them, though. One of these mini bosses is gonna drop it. I don't know which one, but I know that it's going to be one of them. But we'll see. We'll see which one it is, and then we can celebrate. You know. Like once we get the sun pistol, then we'll be able to celebrate, you know? You know, it'd be funny, like, if I get the summon pistol and then the servers just shut down. Like the moment I get the summon pistol, that's when the update just drops. Let's see. If you leave now and the next one is destined to give it, then you have to grind for another 80 hours. Yeah. I would just like to think that me getting the summon pistol is like the last like nail in the coffin. Like the moment I get it, bang, server shut down, update comes out. I feel like this is the last step. This is the final step. What would you do if it did update now? I'd probably keep streaming. If the update did come out, then I'd keep streaming, but I doubt it's gonna come out. I just doubt it. I mean, like from what everyone's telling me, like I kind of just doubt it. I've won, but at what cost? True. All right, we're almost there. I'll check the stream time right after this. And yeah, so we're about, if we defeat these two, it'll probably put us at, yeah, we're at 153 right now. This will probably put us at like 156, 155 maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, only a few more EXP for this one. Just a little bit more. Just a bit more, and there. That's 157. Okay. Yep, nothing in there. Checking stream time. Okay, yeah. Like the moment we level up, that's when we're gonna end stream because we're at 2 hours now. So yeah, we'll go until we level up, which is like either this one or the next one after that. I'm not sure. If we don't level up with this one, then we'll go for one more. We'll go for one more blue, and then we're good. Because it might just be that. It might be just that next one. You know, we don't know for sure, but it could just be that the next mini boss. It could be. I'm not gonna say that it is, but it could be. About to open Google Classroom for the first time in 2 weeks. I'm nervous. Yeah, I guess it could be pretty nerve-wracking to do that. All right. Yeah, we're gonna do one more blue. One more blue. Just one more. Oh, okay. I didn't level up with that one. All right. One more. So yeah, this is the last one right here before we level up. So yeah, here we go. Popping the pop the summon tree, pop the shield. All right, here we go. Okay, and yep. That's tough, but it's whatever. Anyways, that'll do it for today's stream. So thank you for everyone who tuned into today's YouTube stream. We'll be streaming Swordburst 2 again on Wednesday. And maybe the update will come out on Wednesday. Who knows? I don't know, but we'll see. Anyways, hope you guys all enjoyed that stream. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for all the new like everyone who liked the stream, and anyone who helped out this stream, thank you to you as well. But yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday for another Swordburst 2 live stream. So that being said, thank you for everyone who tuned in, and I'll see everyone on Wednesday. Maybe the update will come out, who knows. But have a good day and have fun grinding. Good luck. Thank you.